Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get today's video started, if you guys did not know, most of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell also so you do not miss any streams or videos. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is for those of you who are stuck in Division 7 and can't get to Champion League. I'm going to try to help you guys get over that point threshold of 6,000 and get into Champion League. Those of you who are struggling to do so, you've come to the right place. But before we get into that, let me just mention that I do have a creator code, so make sure you use code VON in the item shop before you purchase any Fortnite cosmetic items. That's VON, code VON in the item shop. That'll help support me greatly and I'd appreciate it greatly, so make sure to do that. And yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so like I said, today's video I'm trying to help you guys get into Champion League, and the tips that I'm going to give you today are going to be focused on helping you being more consistent, okay, so you can get more points than you lose, okay, so you can keep going up. All right, so the first tip I have for you is to make sure that your landing works for you depending on what type of player you are. Now what this means is, if you're a very cracked player and you're very mechanical, you're very good, and you're very good at box fighting, hot dropping, if you're the type of player, you can land in a named location. Now, if you're more of a slower player and you think you're not as good and you want to kind of chillax a little bit, you're going to want to land at a more private location that's a little bit more low-key, okay, that you think less people will go to, okay? So depending on what type of player you are, this is how you're going to want to focus your landing, okay? And your landing is one of your most important things. So you're going to want to find a landing spot and stick to it, man. Get it down and learn it. Make sure you have it down to a T so you will be able to loot it as fast as you possibly can. And if anybody comes there with you, you know all the corners, all the peaks, you know the ins and outs of your drop spot, okay? This will help you so much. Just sticking to the same drop spot so you can learn it. Definitely go for kills early game if you can. If people are around you, if you do lane contested, go for early kills if you can get an advantage on the player at your drop spot, okay? That's the only reason you should go for the kill. If you have bad loot and you cannot get an advantage, and it seems like he's gonna have an advantage over you if you push the fight and it's a 50-50, you might want to disengage your drop spot. If you're in shambles, you don't want to fight anybody, right? So if someone lands with you and they get more loot than you, say they're at the house next to you, they're getting ready to push you and you have nothing, you might want to get out of there. You might want to disengage your drop spot completely and just try to get loot somewhere else. And this brings me into the next tip on learning how to disengage in mid-game fights, man. A lot of people ask me what to do in mid-game when people push them and how to not fight mid-game like I tell them to. And most of the time, you can disengage a fight. If you have mobility, or even if you have a lot of mats, you can disengage a fight. The way I play, I usually go for the grappler in the beginning of a game. I land around the shark so I can get the grappler. So that's usually how I disengage fights mid-game. Either that or by a jump pad. But when you disengage a fight and the person is chasing you, you want to head towards someone else. If you get someone else in the fight with you, it'll take the focus off of you. All right, you want to head towards the nearest player. All right, you want to get someone else involved. Bring the person that's following you to another player, and it will give you time to heal up and to get out of there, sneak out of there, whatever you got to do. This is a good way to disengage. So say this isn't possible and there's no way of disengaging. The best thing to do when somebody pushes you and is being really aggressive on you is to use the 2-box method, okay? Never stay in one box when someone's pushing you, all right? If you're gonna box fight them, make 2 boxes, all right? Side by side, so that if they take your wall, they can't hit you with the Mongrel Classic, all right? Because you can easily get in the other box. Make sure you have 2 boxes, and this makes it a lot easier for you to edit on them too, because they don't know which walls you're gonna edit, okay? So you can hit them with surprise shots a lot easier having 2 boxes than just being in one. And you need to have the middle wall between the boxes open so you can teeter-totter between the 2 while they're trying to take your walls, okay? Because you don't want to get stuck in just one box. That's how you will die, all right? So this is a good method to counter the sweaty players that push you mid-game. My next tip is you need to know when to take fights, man. If you're a player looking to get kills, because kills are a very good way to get points in arena, just because in solos it's 20 points a kill. Know when to take your fights, man. Get tags on people and get an advantage on somebody before you push them. Don't take 50-50s. This is just lowering your chance of surviving. You want to always put yourself in the best position to win the fight. So try not to take 50-50s. Get as many tags as possible before pushing. And this is knowing when to take your fights. Nobody wants to die because they accidentally pushed somebody with full health and got pooped on. So remember, don't take those 50-50s. My next tip is more for end game. And that tip is going to be to look back after you're done tunneling to zone. Say if you tunnel to zone really early and you get to zone, look back, like edit out and look back. There's going to be stragglers behind you, and these are the easiest kills you can get in arena. Okay, these are going to be people with really low health, people straggling in with no mats. All right, looking just for a way to get in zone, and you're already way ahead of them in all your builds, and you have an advantage on them because you're in zone, they're not. You have builds and they're trying to get in. These are the best people to go for to get easy kills in arena. All right, so make sure you always look back after you get to zone after tunneling in end game. All right, and that pretty much wraps this up, man. But I want to say the last tip, man, is the most important tip, and that is being consistent is the main priority of all of this. So you have to work on implementing these tips into your gameplay every game so you can perform consistently. I hope you guys can overcome these sweaty lobbies and start gaining more points and stop losing points, and overall get yourself into Champion League, man, and stop stressing out so much. If these tips did help, man, make sure you drop a like, and don't forget to watch to the end of the video to see me get a 7,800 arena point win. Only true hooligans watch to the end of the video. You guys know that, man. I appreciate you guys that do watch to the end, man. It helps out a lot. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you do not miss any streams or videos, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace out, boys. GG. The fuck? How's this kid hit me so hard?